Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Sri Rama, Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasra Nama Tattulyam, Rama Nama Varanane. You need not chant 1,000 names, just chant Rama, Rama. Very big day, and it is going to be a very historic day for not only India but also to the so happy world. That at the end of the day in Ayodhya, in his birthplace, after 500 years, and even after the independence, maybe something like 75 years,
you can see outside everywhere.
Think good for others and receive the positive energy from the Lord to do all these kind of things in life. Jai Sri Ram.
So guys, this is the Ram Mandir in Bangur Nagar, Goregaon West. If you like what you saw in the beginning, I would recommend all of you to watch the video till the end. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. It helps to reach to a wider audience, and do not forget to share this video. I had this fantastic chat with Mr. Raghu. Raghu sir is the trustee of the Ram Mandir, and he had a lot of insights to share. I'm sure that all of you are going to have a lot of insight and learnings from his knowledge that he has given in this video. Definitely I would leave the Google map location of this Ram Mandir in the description so you can come here. But for now, watch the video till the end. Jai Shri Ram. Let's start. Hi sir, we have Mr. Raghu with us.
Namaste, Jai Sri Ram.
And we are at the Ram temple, the Ram Mandir here in Goregaon, Bangur Nagar. So firstly, I want you to speak to all the audience, all the viewers, and tell them about this particular Ram Mandir here in Bangur Nagar, the history, when it was formed, and so on.
Namaste, Jai Sri Ram. This is one of the wonderful occasions what we have today. Just one day prior to the Pran Pratishtha of our dear Lord Ram at the Ayodhya Mandir, maybe after 500 years of waiting.
Right.
And as far as this Ram Mandir is concerned, this is a trust called Sri Ramakrishna Bhajan Samaj, under which this Sri Ram Mandir is constructed. All this started around exactly 55 years ago in 1968, when the South Indian pockets in Mumbai were mainly in Matunga, Goregaon, Mulund, and in Dombivli.
Right.
And in Goregaon itself, we had some families living in the east and some of them living in the west. And one small group was performing Ramnami and Panaka Puja, etc. in Goregaon West, and another group was doing this Krishna Janmashtami and things like that in the east side. And all this community came together and said that let us make one organization together for the benefit of the community and for the public, so that we will have a place one day where we can all sit together and do Ramanami celebrations and Navratri celebrations, and particularly Lord Ayyappa's Shastapriti celebration during the November-December time, and also for changing our what you call Ethnopavida once in a year. All those kind of community functions can be done in one place.
Right.
And 1968, both this group merged together. One was the Krishna Gana Sabha or something, and one was the Ram Bhajan Mandali. So the name became Ram Krishna Bhajan Samaj. And this Samaj started with a group of people who have a Lord Ram's photo that I will show you which photo.
Right.
And they used to go to different houses on every Saturday and do the bhajans. And every Saturday they do the Sampradaya bhajan and do Aarti to the photo. So the family people will make some nevedyam on that day for the offering. And slowly the community became, people became increasing in Goregaon. And in 1973, when Bangur Nagar was only having Hariniketan and other couple of buildings, and we could find a place here for buying. And at that time, neither of the buildings were there. It was a marshy land on Ayyappa Mandir, and this came together, and we bought this place in 1973. But it took another almost 9 years time for us to even put one brick here because of economic conditions of people and financial instability and things like that. 1981 or 82, we started constructing the first floor. And 1984 was the first Kumbhabhisheka. And that too, there is a very significance about this temple is that generally Bhajan Samaj, if you go to Matanga or somewhere, it's only the huge photo is kept and bhajans and all the what you call pujas and things are done.
Right.
But here also our main aim was to have a community place with Lord Ramji's photo for doing bhajans and other things. But during that time, what happened? Somewhere else in Mumbai, if I am not mistaken, in Navi Mumbai or somewhere, they planned to construct a temple for Lord Ganpati, and they had already ordered the Ganpati from somewhere in Tanjavur, and Lord Ganpati came prior to the construction of the temple, and they were finding it difficult to complete the temple. So those management people came here, since you have a place, you already going to construct a temple, why don't you take this Ganpati idol and install in your place? So the first the Ganpati idol came, and we had to keep him on a side as a temporary structure before we could construct this temple.
Right.
Then we had a different thought. When the Ganpati idol is installed and the Ramji's photo is kept, then it will be known as the Ganpati temple.
Correct.
So all of a sudden, Ramji said, "It is not my photo. I wanted to come myself." So we ordered the Shilas from Tanjavur particular Sthapatis, and Lord Rama, Lakshmana, Sita Devi and Anjaneya, all the four deities came from there. And in 1984, we had the first Kumbhabhishekam here in this temple. And the next Kumbhabhishekam was after we constructed the Rajagopuram, which you can see the huge stupas, that's the South Indian style stupas outside. Once we construct that, we need to do again a Kumbhabhishekam. That was done in 2000. By that time, even the Navagraha temple was constructed inside. The last Kumbhabhishekam we did in 2016. For every 12 years in the South Indian script, it is said that you need to do the Kumbhabhishekam every 12 years. It is called as the Jirnodharana Kumbhabhishekam. Jirna means its weakness. So the Lord will have some weakness over the years for 12 years because of taking all our negative energies and passing on the positive energy what is infused into him. That can stay only for a maximum period of 12 years. Even if you do puja, abhisheka, havans, everything, once in 12 years you need to remove the murti from the Garbhagriha and put him in shayana of either milk, curd, dhanyas, etc. And again you have to reinstall him at the place and again infuse him the prana pratishtha. So that we have done 4 times now. The 5th one will be coming in 2028. After constructing this temple in 1984, the main functions in this temple are Ramanavami celebration for a minimum of 9 days. This Ramanavami is celebrated in 2 ways. One is the Jananotsava and one is the Garbhotsava. Garbhotsava starts and ends on the day of Ramanavami. When the Lord Rama is taking birth, on that day, the Ramanavami day, they conclude it. And we start from the Ramanavami day for 9 days. Sometimes it becomes even for 13 days because we need at least 2 Saturdays, Sundays to do what you call various functions, havans, Raksharsana and Bhajan and Sita Kalyana Mahotsavam, etc. This year the Ramanavami falls on the 17th of April. So that is a midweek. So we have to extend it to the next weekend. So it becomes almost 13 to 14 days function. The idea of a temple, as far as I am concerned, is that when you come to a temple, you automatically feel some positive energy emanating 100%. Out of the Garbhagriha. That 100%. Is mainly due to the prayers what we make. The prayer means not what we want. We praise the Lord when we come to the temple, and when we do Abhisheka, and when we do Archana, when we do Alankara, decoration, Archana, Abhisheka and Havan, all those Agama Sampradaya Vidhi, the Vedic Pandits, whatever they chant, whether it is Sahasranama or Rudra or Mahanyasa or Suktas, all these sound decibels have got its own positive vibration that gets infused into the Lord, and when we go and stand in front of him, automatically that vibration comes to us and we feel much better after coming to the temple. It's mainly that, see, the concept of a temple or a Lord is that when we have the faith and belief, we gain confidence. The moment we gain confidence that nothing will happen to me, let me go ahead and the things will become all right because I have faith in the God. That automatically gives us the concentration to do whatever the goals we have, and to march ahead, that no hurdles will come in my way. And since I have a bhakt of Lord Ram or Krishna or Ganpati, whoever it is, that particularly for youngsters, I find them nowadays the belief is increasing in God. Because you can find so many youngsters coming every day evening Deeparatna, they participate in the Rathotsav, they participate in the bhajans, and there are so many young bhajan groups today available, whether it is classical music or whether it is the Sambardaya bhajan or it is a Dhyana bhajan, whatever it is.
Correct.
It is a very good sign for the future that
100%.
we can keep encouraging them, and we can tell them it is not for asking something you should go to the temple. You should go to the temple to thank God, because every day when we get up, it is said that you have to thank the God that my hands are okay, my eyes, I am able to see, I am able to hear, I am able to talk. Thank you God that I have got up in good health today morning.
100%.
Keep me in good health even tomorrow when night when I go to sleep and get up tomorrow morning. You should come to the temple, according to me, only to acknowledge your gratitude to the God. You should never come to temple for seeking anything, because He knows much better than you that what you should be given. If you come and ask Him today that I have taken a lottery of 1 lakh, please get that 1 lakh to me, He must have thought that He should give you 10 lakh, but you are asking only for 1 lakh. So let it not be seeking, let it be only praying to the Lord that what I am today, it is because of you, because of my parents and because of my Guruji, and let me keep coming to the temple, let me keep taking the positive energies from the temple, so that I can go ahead and I can even take care of others. I get a sadbuddhi, the passion, compassion, love, affection towards particularly the people who are not as privileged as us. Correct. Because people who are more privileged than us, we should never look up. We should not see how many steps we have to climb, but we should always see how many steps we have already come up with the blessings of the God. Correct. So always when you see down, you can see people are in very distraught situation down the line, but we are in a very much better situation that Lord has given us. Correct. So try helping them, giving the helping hand. They may not reach to your level, but they will be able to stand up at least in their life. So this is what the Hinduism or even a Sanatana Dharma teaches you. The peace, if you have to maintain. It is said that in Mahabharata, though the Panchapandavas and Sri Krishna have done everything according to the Dharma, but once Yudhishthira said to kill Dronacharya, he had to say that Ashwatthama Hata Kunjaraha. That Hata, the Kunjaraha word or some word, he had to say a little bit lower voice, so that Dronacharya understand that Ashwatthama is dead, now there is nothing left for me, and at that time they kill him. That Papa, without even knowing, Dhritarashtra said that. So for that one particular thing, it is said that Lord Krishna had to show him the hell. He had to see the hell. He never went to hell, but he had to see the hell. Correct. The moment he saw the hell, he said, what Papa I have done? I should not have done that. That repentance, that this thing came out. Like that, if your environment is not good, if you may be living in a very good bungalow, but all the four sides are jhoppadpattis or poor people living, and the roads are not, it is filthy roads, and people are not having shelter, but every day when you come out, what you are seeing is that, will you be able to stay there happily? No. Unless people near to you are at least somewhat comfortable, will you make them comfortable, so that you also get the positive vibes when you come out of. Correct. This is what the temples and the Lord teaches us. It is I have given you enough, but there is no limit for our urge. But whatever we have, we need to be happy with that. Attitude has to be changed. The moment you change your attitude and moment you believe in God, I would say that for every purpose you need not come to the temple at all, because you will find the Lord at home. At the end of the day, like Rishis, you will find Him inside. Correct. But we may not reach to that level, but at least we can try to find Him in our own home. We do some puja, some prayers at home, light a lamp in the morning and diya in the morning and evening. Every day, pray to Him before you go out. Pray in front of the food before you have the food, because of you that I am able to have this food. And evening when you go, before you go to sleep, go and pray to Him. And once in a week or twice in a week, come to His place, because at that time you will start believing that Every day when I call you, you are coming to my house, you are residing at my house, but let me come to your house at least once in a week.
Correct.
That is the attitude one should have when you go to the temple.
Right.
You are coming every time whenever I am calling you, wherever I am. But let me come to your abode and see you and to say thanks to you. This has to be inculcated in the youngsters. It is not only before the exam or before going to an interview, because those are all seeking.
Yeah.
Seeking is, and I tell you, I'll tell you small a story of Pandharpur. Pandharpur, everybody believes Vitthal.
Vitthal, yeah.
How Vitthal came there? There is a short story I will tell you. Lord Krishna was in Dwaraka with Rukmani Devi. He was a Rana, Dwarakacha Rana he is called. Every day morning, many people will go to him with whatever they have, whether it is plantain or whether it is apple or whether it is paddy, whatever they have, they go and see the Lord and keep it in his at his lotus feet. And while going, they will seek something. They will say, my fasal has not been good this year, or I wanted to build my house properly, and he always blesses us. One day when Lord Narada went to him, he was very sad. Lord was very sad. He asked Narada, I have been getting bored because every day morning I come here and sit in my simhasan, and all those people lovingly they come here, they praise me, they give me something, but while going, they seek something from me and going.
Correct.
Then I thought, are they coming to meet me or to seek something from me? When will I see at least one person who comes to just meet me without seeking anything? So at that time, Narada says, you are seeking now. If you are the seeker, you have to find him. And I will tell you whom. He says Pundarikaksha's name at that time. Go to this place, there is a Pundarikakshan. Go and meet with him. Dwarakacha Rana comes with Rukmani Devi all the way from Dwarka to Pandharpur. At that time, Pundarikaksha was inside his hut. His parents, both of them could not see properly, very old aged parents. After the lunch, they were about to sleep and he was fanning them at that time. So when he came out and he asked Pundarikaksha, he did not answer. Second time again he called, Pundarikaksha, I am Dwarakacha Rana here. Third time when he tells, Pundarikaksha says, shh, don't make noise. Stay there wherever you are. And at that time it was drizzling and it was raining, and a small piece of eat he is throwing out, stand in that. After his parents totally slept, he comes out and he begs for pardon with the Lord and say that, I am very sorry that I could take little time inside because my old age parents, they were just closing their eyes. I had to take them all the way to Bhima Nadi, which is 3 kilometers away from this place, to make them bath, and I carried them back and they are totally exhausted. If I come out, then they will not be able to, they will get up. So that is why it took time. Please come in. So Dwarakacha Rana says, ask him, I am so unlucky. I have been the luckiest in this world because I had two parents. One is my own parents and one is my step parent. But I have never done any susrusha or anything for them. The moment I took birth, Devaki and Vasudeva, I had to leave.
Correct.
I came to Nandagopa and Yashoda Maya, sorry. I came and I have given all the troubles to them. Not only to them, in the entire village I was only troublemaking, but still they loved me like anything. But by the time I became big, all this Mahabharata and all those things happened, I never went back to him. I never got a chance to do anything to my parents, and I am the sinner now. Ask me what you want. So Pundarikaksha says, I don't need anything. So he insists, you have to ask because I came to give you. I came to see you. So he is asking that the Bhima Nadi, which is 3 kilometers away, all the village people are finding it very difficult to go there and take bath and come back. In this hot sun, it becomes very difficult. If you are able to do something, why don't you bring the Bhima Nadi to this place? That is the time Lord he makes a way from Bhima Nadi to the Pandharpur, that becomes the Chandrabhaga, Chandrabhaga Nadi. Then he is asking, no, you should ask something for you. It is not for everybody. I have asked you, seek something for you.
Correct.
He says that I have nothing to seek. My parents' blessings are always there. If you want to do something, stay wherever you are. bless everybody from here, don't go back. So that is the time. In the same year, Lord stands there, in the small year with his hands here, blessing everybody. It is said that Thai Sant Milale कोडिकुला उद्धार करके नामाचा बाजार नामच गेति नामच देति, that is the Bhuloga Vaikuntha it is called. Like that, when we come to the temple, Lord should not feel that we have come to ask him something.
Correct.
Lord should feel that my bhakta has come to see me, not to ask. That is where he blesses you. And with this small advice to all the youngsters, keep going to the temple. Either for the first or second time you will feel a little bit, oh, why should I go to the temple in this advanced science world? Why should I go and see the deity or this Deeparan and all? But the moment you start coming, if it is just like Prabhadevi Mandir, for example, it's in Mumbai. Siddhivinayak Mandir. Once you go there, you feel like going again. Once you go walking from whether it is Dahisar or Goregaon or wherever it is, you will do that every Tuesday. Whether there are lakhs of people, you have to stand in line for 8 hours or 10 hours, just like Sabarimala, you must have experienced. But the magnetic power of that place will force you to go there. Temple is also like that. You start coming every Saturday or every Tuesday, wherever you are. If you are not in Goregaon, if you are somewhere else, you feel like going to the nearby temple and say Namaste, just to see the Harati or the God.
Correct.
This, if you inculcate this in the youngster's mind, automatically when you get married, when you have a children, you will do the same thing with the children. Small children also, you will start taking it to the temple.
You see the ISRO scientists also go to the temple before the launch.
Yeah, even in the ISRO or in the NASA, I am told that Gayatri Mantra is being played. At the end of the day, it is the Omkara, which is the sound which emanates when the earth is taking rounds of the sun. Whatever the sound it emanates, that is the Omkara. The Om is a Pranava mantra, and from the Pranava mantra, it is coming from the abdomen to your mouth. Even the yogis, when they do upasana, or nowadays it is yoga is a very big thing. They are promoting it as a science thing. It is nothing science. It is shastra. It is there in immemorial years. When you have to do pranayama or when you have to do Surya Namaskar, some exercise, Gayatri Mantra, Japa and all, it has been prescribed from the Vyasa's time onwards. But now we are finding it very, very helpful for our health, for our mind. So to inculcate into the youngsters, we are giving it a different name as yoga or some other asanas for your good health, walking or sitting in a posture and concentrating on a particular diya and all. This was where everything we are only reinventing. We have not invented anything. Either we discover or we reinvent the same thing. It is just like the conveyor belt. We take everything, whether it is Ramayana, whether Purana or Itihasa, whatever it is. It already exists in the world. Nothing is that you are inventing. You are finding at a particular place and then start believing it. So do come to the temple, go, and particularly this Lord Rama temple is a very, very unique temple in Bangur Nagar. In the entire Mumbai city, you will not find a temple like this where in one Garbhagriha you can find Lord Rama, Sita, Lakshmana and Anjaneya. It is called the Pattabhisheka Murti. Pattabhisheka Murti is all the four should be together. If you go to any other temple, Rama will be in one place, or Sita will be, or Rama and Sita will be together, Lakshmana will be separate. Or if all the three are together, then the Anjaneya will be opposite somewhere. Here, we have Anjaneya separately, but Anjaneya is sitting with the folded hands, praying to Lord Rama in the same Sannidhi. So this is nothing less than the Ayodhya temple. Today we are feeling very proud and we are feeling so happy that at the end of the day in Ayodhya, in his birthplace, after 500 years, and even after the independence, maybe something like 75 years.
You can see outside everywhere.
Everyone chanting the Lord Rama. Rama is not a physical body. Rama is not just the God. Rama is a feeling. You have to feel Rama inside. Rama means the name itself. Lord Rama's name is not just Lord Rama. It is Ramachandra is his name. But the parents. But Rama is coming from Narayana, that Ra, and Namah Shivaya, that Ma. That Ra and Ma, if you remove from Narayana, that it becomes Nayana. And Namah Shivaya, Ma, if you remember, it's Nashivaya. So Ma is very important in Namah Shivaya, and Ra is very important. So Rama, if you chant even Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Sri Rama, Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasra Nama Tattulyam, Rama Nama Varanane. You need not chant 1,000 names, just chant Rama, Rama, Rama. That itself is enough to give you the mental strength. The moment you gain the mental strength, physics is not very important. Because mentally, if you are strong, you can achieve anything in this world. It is not the materialist achievement one should go by. It is the atmic achievements. What we could do to others, what we learn from the sanskar, particularly the Indian culture. So today, what we feel is that today and tomorrow, we have started feeling now itself that we are in Ayodhya.
Absolutely.
We may not be physically in Ayodhya,
Absolutely.
but the feeling is that everywhere it is Ayodhya today.
Yeah.
The entire country feels that every temple, Rama temple, is the Ayodhya temple, and Lord Rama is going to come there for blessing everybody. This feeling, we have to take it from the temple to our house.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, before you come to a temple, you have to pray Lord Rama at home. At least lit some 5 or 6 diyas. Keep the door open. Lord Rama will come to your house. You need not seek him. He will come to you. At the end of the day, the prayer should be, God, you come to me. Why I should come to you? But it is a gratitude that you go to the temple. Every time you are coming and blessing me, let me come and see you once in a week to say thanks to you for whatever I am today. Jai Sri Ram. Going back to tomorrow's divine day. It's a very big day, and it is going to be a very historic day for not only India but also to the entire world. The celebrations are going to be not only in India. I am told even in the US and UK, everywhere, the Sanatana Dharma believers are going to celebrate this good day, as if Lord Rama is coming back to Ayodhya only after 500 years, and it's going to be a Diwali. And the feeling is that he went on an exile for 14 years, and people feel that 14 years become 500 years. Now only he is coming back originally to Ayodhya. So to commemorate that occasion, and the entire India as well as the world is celebrating, in our Ram Mandir also, we have morning to evening celebration. We start with the Ganpati Havan at around 5:30 in the morning for any puja. It is in the South Indian, in the Vedic style. We start with the Ganpati Havan and the Vigna Vinayaka. That is what he is known as. There will be no hurdles in our life. There will be no hurdles in any of the pujas or any of the functions. So first we offer him the Ganpati Havan, and followed by there is a Purusha Sukta Abhisheka. This Purusha Sukta Abhisheka is a Sukta coming from the Vedic scripts, and it is particularly meant for Mahavishnu. Okay. There is Vishnu Sukta, Sri Sukta, Vishnu Sukta, and Lakshmi Sukta, Durga Sukta. Correct. This Purusha Sukta, Purusha means Uttama Purusha is Lord Ram. So Uttama Purusha is also Lord Vishnu. So Purusha Sukta is a part of a Vedic script that we do 16 times. We chant that and do the Abhisheka. For all the 16 times, for each time when we chant that, there will be one Dravya Abhisheka. One is maybe we start with oil, then we go to milk, then we go to curd, then we go to the sugarcane juice, then we go to honey. Like that, 16 items will be ready to be poured onto the deity, on the Lord, and that takes around 3 hours to complete it. After that, we have Sahasranama Archana. You all know what is Sahasranama. It is 1,000 names of the Lord Vishnu, and there is a Rama Sahasranama also, I am told, but we will be doing the Archana tomorrow. Right. And the entire temple will be lit with the traditional lamps. After that, our own groups, there are so many ladies and other gents here who know how to chant Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana. So there are set, the Valmiki Ramayana, in fact, he has written in 24,000 4 lines, slokas. 24 out of the 24,000 slokas, it is divided into separate kandas. Okay. Now the Jananam is one kandam, and then the Sita Kalyanam is one kandam. Right. Third one is the Ayodhya kandam. Right. Then goes into Sundara kandam, which is totally dedicated to Lord Anjaneya when he goes from Kishindhya to Rama's place to the Lanka. That is the Sundara kandam. Then comes the Pattabhishekam. When he comes back again, Pattabhishekam is there. So all these kandams our devotees will chant in front of him. And there is an Upanishad chanting. Upanishad is the Upanishads and Vedas are those script which only praises the Lord and describes the Lord.
Right.
The Veda, in fact, is, if you see the chanting of Vedas, it is only praising the Lord with so many names, so many qualities,
Right.
so many this thing, because there is nothing that you are seeking. You are only talking about Him. That is what is the Vedas.
Right.
The Puranas are that whatever has happened,
Yeah.
that is what is
Itihasa.
Itihasa, all the stories of this thing. Puranas, you cannot. Purana, when you say that there is Garuda Puran, there is Vishnu Puran, there is that is Brahma Puran. There are 18 Puranas and 18 4 Vedas, and there are so many sects in that.
Right.
So whatever we are able to do until around 12:45 to 1 o'clock, we chant and we do Archana, we chant Sahasranama, we chant all these small verses of Vedas, and the Mahadivaratna is around at 1 o'clock, and after that we have the bhog here.
Right.
For all the people who are assembled here. But in the evening, 5 o'clock, when the temple opens, we are going to lit as many lamps as possible inside
That
as
will be
well as
incredible.
outside the
That
thing.
will be incredible.
And 7 o'clock, this Agama Veda Pradishta temples, particularly the South temple, there is an advantage is that when you install the murtis inside the Garbhagraha, you should have the exact murtis made by Panchaloka outside also. Those are all called the Utsava murtis. Utsava means festival. So for festival, those murtis are taken out for the procession. The procession, the concept of a procession with murti is that the Lord says that every day you are coming to see me here. Just like I told you, every day you are coming to my house, so I am coming to your temple at least once in a week. Like that, the Lord also feels that every day you are all coming to my place. So let me one day come out to your houses, the street, and see whether you are all living happily or not. Just like Mahabali once in a year comes, that's what we believe in Onam. Like that, the Lord also feels I should come out, and all the streets I wanted to come and see whether you are all living happily. So tomorrow at 7 o'clock, we have arranged for a golden chariot for him, and we are going to take the Lord on a procession. And from 7 to 9, taking a full round of Bangur Nagar.
In fact,
go to Ayyappa temple.
Off screen, we were talking how Bangur Nagar is so blessed.
Absolutely.
4 temples.
And that is going to be a heavenly experience for the devotees who are able to attend that function tomorrow. Because in front of the Lord, there will be ladies in both sides carrying diyas. And after that, there will be a bhajan group. Then there will be a group of people chanting Lord Rama's name.
Correct.
Maybe another group chanting the Vedas, and it will be led by a Panchavadya or some some sort of a Nadaswara and things like that.
Correct.
And that entire procession from Ram Mandir back to Ram Mandir might take around 2.5 hours. After coming back here, again we will have a Mahadivaratna Harati and prasadam distribution in the evening. That is how we are going to start tomorrow's day and conclude
Tomorrow, Bangur Nagar will look like Ayodhya.
Absolutely. I am told that there are something like when I went to the meeting of the police station, at least in the Bangur Nagar, from Malad to this Bhagat Singh Nagar, there are 74 to 75 temples.
Wow.
Different kinds of temples. Like everybody is going to have one way or the other celebration. The nearby Shiva temple, let me quote that, they are going to have bhog for 1,500 people tomorrow.
Right.
It is just next door. So everybody is having Annadanam, there are prayers, and the temples. Sometimes these youngsters believe that the temples are only collecting money and spending on pujas and things which is a waste. And whatever he wanted to give, he give it to some fund or the other, some NGO or other to get ATG and other benefits. But one should understand, temple's perspective is changing nowadays. Temple 100%. Is not only temple now. In the temple, there are so much things happening, charitable activities. Annadana happens. Annadana is not only on function days. In this temple, we have Annadana at least twice in a month. That is for all the poor. We make them come here, sit here and feed them. We do medical help to the needy. We also give scholarships and education assistance to the needy student.
That is exactly what the temple should be.
Absolutely. Right? See, in the olden days, if you see, particularly in the south, The temple's area is huge, something like 15 to 20 acres, and the temple construction is so big that the Garbhagriha may be small, but the temple used to have too much of a wealth with them. Why means that wealth is getting, those Rajas have given the wealth to the temple to get it distributed to others. Any needy can go there every day and have food, and the temple used to help others, and even the farmers and things like that. The temple is not just meant for doing puja. Temple is meant for congregation of like-minded people. Congregation of people who wanted to do good to the others. Congregation of people who think good for others and receive the positive energy from the Lord to do all these kind of things in life. Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Sri Ram.